Yo, what's good, everybody, and thank you for tuning in to another Tyler Perry Sisters review. If this is your first time coming to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning family member, then you already know what it is and what it always will be. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell somebody to tell somebody if you choose to. If not, just sit back, relax while we get into this messy thing. And when I say messy, it's about 5 or 6 questions that I'm going to answer on this particular video. So thank you guys for, leaving your questions, engaging with me. I promise I'm going to do better with responding to everybody. It's been a lot going on over here. So y'all just bear with me. But I'm going to start with this question. By far, when I read this, I burst out laughing because I have never been asked this question before. I can guarantee you this. And sir, I wasn't going to answer this question, but because it made me laugh, I said, you know what? What the hell? Go ahead and answer this. This brother said, if you had to choose and couldn't wiggle out of it, would you be intimate with Gary or Hayden? And I'm like, sir, what type of vibe you on right now to even think of a question like this? But because you were bold enough to ask, I'm going to answer. Baby, give me demon penis, okay? Give me demon penis for 500, Alex. I'm taking Gary. Now, before y'all come for me, look at the choices. I can't wiggle out of it. If I had to choose Gary or Hayden, it's going to be Gary. There is no other option. And you know what? It's always the toxic ones, the ones we should steer clear from, the ones who add absolutely nothing to our lives. Those are the ones who have been gifted with break your back energy. And I hate that for us. I hate that for us because those are the type of people who we have to pray and fast from, who we have to be intentional to ignore their calls, block them, do not answer as their screen name. We got to go through so much to get away from those that have been blessed with that break your back energy because it's real. And it needs to be stopped and demolished and eradicated because that's some dangerous stuff. And Gary appears to be that type of individual. And I'm just saying, in your early 20s, demon penis is okay. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. But once you get to them, your 30s, your mid 30s, you ain't trying to do all that. Now, I ain't saying I want mid sex either. Give me a good 7.5. Okay? A good 7.5. I'll be fine with that for the rest of my life. But this question was hilarious. I just had to I just had to start off with that one. That was funny. Okay, question number 2. How do you feel about the fandom being divided between Team Karen and Team Fatima? Honestly, that part doesn't bother me because any TV show or movie or whatever you watch, you're going to always find yourself kind of connecting with a character or two. You know what I'm saying? You're going to find yourself in someone and you tend to gravitate toward that character. So I don't think there's anything wrong with having a team Fatima or a team Karen. I'm not team anybody because all of them get on my damn nerves. I think with SISTAS fandom in particular, the disrespect, the hatred, and the vitriol is on another level, and Twitter to me is the absolute worst platform because if you disagree with the masses, if you disagree with the majority, I saw this name that made me laugh. It's like they have a thing, it's called the Karenites. I said, y'all just gave people a name. So if I don't agree with your perspective or your standpoint on Fatima, I got to be a Karenite. I just can't disagree with you. And I come from a place of where healthy debate is wonderful. Healthy debate is a good thing. Having a different perspective is a good thing. And I know for me, I love hearing different perspectives because maybe you can make me see something that I am blinded to or I haven't even thought about. But the hatred, if you just disagree with somebody, is mind blowing to me in a sense. But I don't think that it's wrong or it's bad or it's not needed. I don't have an issue with it. I just think when it comes to not respecting someone's opinion or the way that they see or the way that they feel, It's just, Sisters is just wild. Sisters is a different beast. Sisters on Twitter is a different beast. But those are just my feelings. Like, it's okay to be a part of a team or something like that. But if someone don't agree with you, you ain't got to cuss them out and drag them to pure hell, because they have a different perspective than you. But that's what I see all the time over there on Twitter. That's why I go over there ever so often, make an appearance, and then I get the hell out of Dodge. Question number 3 is, do you like or did you like Andy with Robin? Baby, Andy was never with Robin. Emotionally, she had sex with Robin. Let's just be honest, okay? And I've talked about this before. Robin wanted coochie. Okay, let's get that. Let's let that soak into our veins. Robin wanted coochie, and that's exactly what he got. Ladies, let's be mindful and let this be a lesson to all. Robin has a certain je ne sais quoi. Okay, he has a certain vibe to him. He has a certain aura to him. He has a very sexy aura, but it's subtle. So he's the type of man that can suck you in with you out even realizing it. He has the ability to do that. Think about it. Robin owns the law firm. He is well aware of all of his lawyers. He knew that Andy was easy. He knew that he didn't have to put forth much of an effort to slide in between her thighs. Think about it. The girl had a threesome with this man, with the perfect stranger, had no idea who this woman was, who she was connected to, but Andy had no problem doing what she did. So I never really viewed Robin as such this great guy, as such he's so different from Gary. I just view Robin as he's clean cut, he is intelligent, he's about his business, but knowing what he knows about Andy, why would he want anything more than sex? And if he was to settle down with anybody, I highly doubt it would be Andy. I know a lot of people were rooting for them, but I wasn't. I'm like, no, baby, that ain't the man you need to be with. That's your boss. He ain't gonna take you seriously. That man knew you for 2 days and you was already, in his hotel room with some other chick getting dick down and licked. Okay, so I know. To answer your question, baby, I just went on a whole tangent. But to answer your question, did I like Robin with Andy? No, I did not. And no, it was too much. That situation was too damn much. And I'm just like, a lot of people give Aaron flack. They was like, well, he knew that, Zach was in the picture and everything like that. But Robin knew Andy was engaged during the time of her being, chased, or I'm going to use the word chased, by Robin. He was putting that pressure on her. She was engaged. And people didn't have a problem with that because they don't like Gary. So I get it. But at the same time, Robin knew what time it was. He knew he didn't have to do much. I'm just saying. He knew he didn't have to do much to get. That's just what it is. Okay, question number 4. Which character wasn't needed in season 7, part A, in your opinion? Tenderoni Trey. And I hate to say that because I was really rooting for him, but now I could do without him. I never looked at him as a serious romantic prospect for Karen, but he was good eye candy. You know what I'm saying? Like, the flirting was cute. Taking her out to lunch was cute. Trying to come around and put lights up and stuff like that. All that stuff was cute. But the moment he decided to interject himself into Karen and Zach's affairs, I had a problem with that. And especially from the angle that he was coming from, when you don't even know these people. You don't know Zach. You know absolutely nothing. So his opinion was not needed nor warranted. And he just needed to, just look good. We don't need to hear you. So I'm not even looking forward to him coming back. If he is, I don't know. But I won't miss him if he's not. But Tenderoni Trey was a huge disappointment for me because I thought he was very, very, easy on the eyes. I just thought he could be somebody that if Karen, if Karen wanted to get, that little, itch scratched, I would choose him. But now, girl, don't even waste your time. He ain't worth adding on to your number. Let Trey go about his way, deliver them boxes straight, and then take your braided up ass out the door. That's how I feel about him now. Question number 5. I was shocked that you liked Hayden and Tamara's storyline. What do you like about it? Now, I want to know why you shocked that I liked this storyline, but I'm going to tell you why I liked it. To me, Hayden and Tamara were a breath of fresh air. It gave me a break from the redundancy of everyone else's storyline that I was pretty much, getting tired of. And Tamara came in with a certain agenda. And the fact that this woman plays this role so well, I couldn't tell if she was actually falling for Hayden or if she was still playing him. And I kept going back and forth because I'm like, wait a minute. Is Tamara really falling for him? But then I'm like, wait, no, I don't know. Because this is what she does. This is what Tamara does. So I'm not sure if she's on her job or if, she's starting to want to put that street life, that whole life down and be truly committed to this man. I don't know. I enjoyed it. I think, and I don't know her name and I'm sorry. I just think she plays the role of Tamara so well. And like I said, it was just a breath of fresh air. I loved how she came in all together. I loved how she had a made up mind with what she wanted to do. She wasn't going to let Fatima play her. She was about her money, all of that stuff like that. I loved her energy from the very beginning. Now, I'm not saying that I am in agreement with what she does, but I truly loved how she came in, how she was presented in the fashion of, this is Tamara. She's here to do a job, and she's doing it. She set out to make Hayden fall for her, and that's exactly what happened. Now, I still don't know if the heifer really loved the man or not. That's how good she is. I'm still confused over here. I don't know for sure, but I am enjoying watching it. Like it was a surprise to me how much I enjoyed it, but I really did. I needed the break. You know what I'm saying? We've been dealing with the same stuff from these other people for the most part since season 1. And so to see Hayden and Tamara with this fresh situation, I enjoyed it. And I do enjoy it. Question number 6. I know that you said you were done reviewing Zima, but do you think that you'll have a change of mind? 2 words, absolutely not. I'm sorry, but no, I'm not reviewing. I'm pissed off that I even have to watch it. And the only reason that I am watching Zima is because I review SISTAS and I want to make sure that there is nothing that I'm missing when it comes to the storyline of Fatima, Zach, and Karen and all of that situation, that I am fully involved with everything that's going on. But if it wasn't for that, I would not watch Zima. And it has nothing to do with Deval nor Crystal or anybody per se, like them personally. I just don't care about the characters on that show. None of the characters have like pricked my heart. I take that back. That is not the truth. The only character that really made me feel, and I mean really feel, is the character of Zach's brother. And I cannot think of his name right now. But the guy who plays him, I've seen him in other things before, and he's an amazing actor. Jeremiah, that's his name, Jeremiah. I absolutely love his character. But other than that, I don't like Zach's friends. Like, all of their friends are absolute garbage juice. Trash to the 10th power. So there is nothing about them there, and it looks like they have been fashioned after Cole and Tommy from Martin, but it's a miss. It's a miss all the way around. I don't care about them. And so I'm like, when you have Zach and Fatima, who are already established on SISTAS, and then you give them their own show and they have these weak ass supporting cast, I can't I can't do it. So watching it is going to be a drag, but the fact that I don't have to talk about it gives me so much pleasure. That I ain't got to talk about this show, but that's the only, I can't do it. Like, I'm not going to have a change of heart. I'm not going to have a change of mind. You're not going to see any reviews from me when it comes to Zatima. As much as I know it would be a plus to the channel, I can't do it. I can't and I won't. I'm sorry. Question number 7. Some reviewers have had an opportunity to interview a few writers of SISTAS. Is that a desire for you? That's a good question, and the answer is no. I do not have a desire. Congrats and kudos to all of the reviewers. I don't know who have interviewed them, but congrats to all the reviewers who have had an opportunity to review the writers of SISTAS. I think that's huge. I think that that's big. I personally don't have a desire to interview them, because there is nothing that I honestly want to hear from them. I think that their work on SISTAS is enough for me, and I don't care that much. Like I honestly don't care that much. SISTAS is what it is. I rock with it for what it is, but I don't have any questions that I want to ask the writers. Now, if they ever wanted to talk to me, I would oblige them. I would do it. But as far as me trying to reach out to them and set something up, I don't care. I don't have a desire to speak to them in that fashion. There's been only 2 shows who I have actively reached out to the people to set up something with, and that was the writer and the creator of the show Run the World. And it's been so many years ago, I forget what happened. I think it was just like a scheduling conflict. Like we could never be available during that time. And the other one was a writer on the show Star. And that was probably like 4 or 5 years ago that I did that. But I'm just not interested. The only other show that I would love to talk to someone would be the show This Is Us. I'm not sure how many people watch that, but This Is Us, in my personal opinion, and everything that I've watched, is the best written show that I've ever come across. Because the forethought these people had to have, the creator and the writers, to write in present tense, past tense, and future tense is absolutely amazing. Absolutely. That show is like the best show ever. It's for me, in my opinion. But no, I don't have a desire to reach out to them, to interview them. I'm not even really interested in who they are. It is what it is. And that sounds somewhat mean. Now that I'm hearing myself, it kind of sounds mean, but those are just my real thoughts. Like when I come to y'all, I want to be as real and authentic as possible. I don't want to give like this pretense of a facade, or to be politically correct. I would never disrespect anybody, but when it comes to my feelings and my desires, this is just what it is. I don't have a desire to do that. But I thought that was a great question. And like I said, kudos to the people who have wanted to interview them and they have been, granted the opportunity to. I think that that's huge. So congrats to them. And so those are all the questions that I'm going to answer on this particular video. And just to let y'all know some of the things that I'm doing, I am revamping. I do have a personal channel that I have only done, I think I released something about 4 or 5 years ago, and that's it. But the more I add to that and get that channel the way that I want it to be, I'm going to, let you guys know about it, because that will be all the personal questions people send me. I'm going to put it over there so I can have like a separation between me reviewing, shows and movies, and then you just getting Allie Nick, you getting Alicia in my most authentic, vulnerable, transparent self on my other channel. But I'll let you guys know more about that when I decide to let y'all know about that, which will be soon. So I want to thank you guys for rocking with me. Until next time, I will holler at y'all later, and y'all be safe out there. Bye.